are you doing in my swamp? What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Ogre Boy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the 1991 movie Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. The movie is directed by Pete Hewitt and written by Chris Matheson and Ed Solomon, and this one follows Bill and Ted. They get killed by evil robot versions of themselves that are sent from the future to kill them so that they won't, their music won't bring peace to humanity in the future. This is a really good movie. It's a really great sequel. I don't have the nostalgia that I had with the first movie on this one because I only saw it once as a kid, and I'm just recently revisited it a few months ago, and then I watched it again tonight, and I really do enjoy this movie. I think it's a really well done sequel, and it's really a lot of fun. Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter are both once again great as Bill and Ted. They just are absolutely hilarious, and they work together really well, and the robot versions are hilarious too. And then they're joined in this movie by William Sadler, who plays Death. They have to play some games against him in order to keep their souls where they can go back into their bodies, and Death is really hilarious character. He doesn't really talk a whole lot, but he's really funny, and there's a lot of really funny scenes with him. This part where they Melvin him, and he's just absolutely hilarious. And but this movie is also really weird. There's some really weird and dark stuff in here, like Bill and Ted Go to Hell, and there's these really weird and creepy stuff, like Bill's grandma wanting to kiss him, and she's really disgusting looking and creepy, and then Ted is scared of this giant Easter bunny. It's hilarious, but they're also really creepy at the same time. And the devil, when they show him, he looks really creepy too. And they did a really cool job on the costume and stuff on him. And then there's this character named Station who comes in towards the last act of the movie that builds good robots of Bill and Ted, and he's pretty cool looking. I think that it was actually Tony Cox playing him, who at the time wasn't really famous yet, but I think he's the one that played him. But when he's moving around and he's small and stuff, but Station is a pretty cool character too. But the villain of the movie, Chuck D. Nomalos, is Rufus's old school coach, and he's wanting to destroy Bill and Ted. He's the one that built the robots to send them back in time to kill Bill and Ted, and he's really good too, although he doesn't have a lot of screen time. I thought he was a really good villain, and he fit the role really well in this movie, and there was just something about him that I thought he just did a really good job playing the character. He had a really good screen presence. David Newman returned to do the score, and I thought the score was really good in here too, and the songs that were in here were pretty good. I really liked the song that was at the end of the movie. I can't remember the name of it, but I really liked that song. And there, during the end credits, there's also a song that was written for the movie back when it was called Bill and Ted Go to Hell, and that song is pretty good too. And this is just a really fun movie. I think I do like it actually a little bit more than the first one. It's something I never expected that I would have said because of how much I loved the first one growing up. Like I said, I had a lot of nostalgia for the first movie and everything, but rewatching them back to back and everything finally all these years later, I have to say I like this one a little bit more than the first one. But they're both really, really great movies. I'm going to give this one an 8.5 out of 10, the same thing that I gave the first one, because they're both really fun movies. I love them, and I can't wait to see Bill and Ted Face the Music this week. I'm hoping to see it in the theater. If not, then like I said, I'll see it. I'll end up buying it on one of the streaming services or whatever if I have to, but I can't wait to see Bill and Ted Face the Music this week. But I just absolutely love Bogus Journey. I definitely would recommend it if you haven't seen it, but I'd also recommend the first one too. You don't really have to have the first one to understand this one though, but I definitely would recommend it if you haven't seen either one of them, to watch both of them and everything, because they're both really fun movies. They're kind of cheesy and stuff because they're 80s, and well, technically this one's a 90s movie, but still, I definitely would recommend it if you haven't seen it. But let me know in the comments what you think of Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.